which stores have closed and which are still open. Walking down Fifth Avenue. This is Victoria's Secret store. I don't know what's going on in here. BCBG here is closed as well. Valentino is still open. Good morning from Manhattan. This is my room. I already kind of made a mess of it, and this is my view. This is an $80 view from in Manhattan right now, and it's obviously a bargain. But so I am gonna go and see the city, and I was wondering which parts of the city should I show you, and I thought the most appropriate part for me to show you would be the fashion district, the Fifth Avenue. So we're gonna go down and see which stores have closed and which are still open as of end of July. Alright, so I am on the Fifth Avenue. That's where we started, Fifth Avenue and 38th Street. I already see one space, retail space open. It's 18,500 square feet that's open, so I guess that's the first victim. Going by, walking by, I see another store open. Not sure exactly what it was here, but it's closed. And we're gonna walk all the way down, probably to Central Park, and see all the way down to Central Park and see it's open and it's closed, and yeah. So there's another building that seems to be closed. It's right here on I think 37th Street. Right on the corner of 37th. Probably 39 and Fifth Avenue. Walking by, I see some other stores still boarded up. And I'm on the right hand side of the street. So I'm walking past the Republic Library, and there is BCBG. BCBG here is closed. It's not only all boarded up, it's also, it doesn't seem like there's anything inside. I guess that's another reason. Other than that. Walking by the Central Library. The lion is wearing the mask as well. And I keep walking, drinking my bubble tea. There's another store that's closed. That's Cha Cha Matcha. That's a coffee shop that one of my friends Anna really loves, and you see some of my other videos, she might come up later because I do an interview first. Right now I'm on 44th and Fifth Avenue, and I haven't seen anything closed so far since the last store I showed you. So it's actually, it doesn't seem too bad. It seems like it's okay. It's just not a lot of people on the streets, but it doesn't seem like everything is closed off. There's this store that seems to be open. It's not boarded up. It's like this sale space is available. So that might have been another one. I mean, places open and close in the city all the time. So it's not necessarily the pandemic. It's very hard to breathe here and with all the humidity when you're not used to it. And I'm not used to it anymore because I haven't lived here for so long now. It's kind of crazy. So there's something, some work that seems to be being done there on that side, but again, not sure if that's the aftermath of the Guess store right here is still open. Still open. So I'm back on the street. I just walked into one of the stores. I walked into Guess. And there was literally nobody except for me in there. So if you want your private shopping experience in Manhattan, right now is the time. And seeing if there's going to be more stores that are closed. I actually see one right across the street. So right there, another store that has closed. That one. I'm not sure what it was, but it does look like it's shut down. So I ended up going shopping to a couple of different stores, a couple of other stores, but I realized it's so empty. It's probably pretty safe. There were no other people except for, in one other store there was another buyer or two, but in South Baker there wasn't anybody really shopping. There was just a couple of people in my stores. I haven't seen any other stores closed. Right now I'm on the 50th Street and 5th Avenue. This is gorgeous church. And I'm gonna walk down the street. I'm gonna try to make it all the way to Central Park, but I might not be late because I have plans for the night. But I ended up just going shopping. Went to one of the stores that I went to when my mom was visiting, and I just had to do it because it brings up memories of my mom and me shopping there. There's this guy with a mask on. As you can tell, a lot of the statues also have masks on. I guess they're trying to motivate people to wear masks because, again, not everybody is doing that. The streets right now, it's past 4 p.m. The streets are still pretty empty. I think it makes sense to me now because I feel like what happened was nobody made plans to be in the city, and there are definitely no tourists, so that's why there are no people on the streets. And everybody who's from the city, they wouldn't be spending the whole summer here anyway, so that kind of makes sense. Alright, so I guess there's another store closing, or maybe they just like boarded it up. It's pink by Victoria's Secret. So this is Victoria's Secret store. I don't know what's going on here. Either they closed for the time being or for forever, but it looks like it's boarded up. It's a pretty sad scene if you ask me. So yeah, Victoria's Secret store looks like it's been boarded up. So far, I actually haven't seen any of the luxury stores closed. Like, the Armani is open, it's right there. Then we're going to be passing by Cartier and Versace, and they're still open as well. As you can see, Versace and Cartier are still open, and so is Armani. So actually, none of the luxury stores seem to be closed, if you ask me. Still open. Uniqlo is open. So that one over there seems like it was a store that's closed right next to Microsoft. I'm not sure what it was. Encino is still open. Still open. Looks like something closed here. Looks like this is closed. But on the outside, all those stores seem to be open. Zoltan, Armani, Gucci also looks like it's open. As I told you, all the luxury brands like Prada here are open. Very beautiful colors this year. For Prada. There, by the way, there's Trump Tower. 31st Street from Prada, and there is a bunch of cops in front, and I guess security. I don't know what's happening. Maybe Trump is coming to town. Who knows? Alright, we're almost at the end of the part of the street that I wanted to show you. There's a Louis Vuitton right there with the rainbows, and it's also open, and Bergdorf Goodman is open as well. Bergdorf Goodman, right? It's really embarrassing. I don't know how to say Bergdorf Goodman. Anyway, we're almost at the park. I'm gonna go meet up some friends, and I'll see you in the next video. If you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe, because that really helps. And I usually do videos about current affairs, politics, and a lot of vlogs. So if you're into that, let's be friends. See you in the next video. Hi guys, so I got back to my room from walking around the whole day, and as you've seen, there weren't too many people in the shops, and there weren't that many people at all in the streets. I talked to one of the people who works in one of the shops, and she told me that the first week they've opened, it got really busy and then it slowed down. And she also said that maybe they're not doing a good enough job to promote that they're open. So, but maybe people just really wanted to get out for a second there, and then just didn't want to expose themselves anymore. Because I guess the second wave stories started showing up from different states. I just wanted to tell you that.